Hey, hi everyone. I hope that you all are doing great and you must be fine. So, today we are going to see something magical inside the chemistry. So, we are going to discuss about the magic of indicators. And now, here you meet your Sushmita ma'am. And let me tell you, along with me, you will find many more teachers from the excellent universities and institution where you will find them in this class that is going to be the most innovative live learning app. Yes, this is going to be the live learning app. And let me tell you what you are going to get from this app. So, in this app, we are going to go with now, here we are going to go with the innovative live learning app, and that is here, which is going to bring you many more things. And now, what is going to be there? There are going to be a lot of things. Now, let me tell you over here, you're going to get 1 week duration in which you will be covering lot many things, whether it be your math class or science class. So in case of math, you're going to get 3 classes, and in case of science, you're going to get another 3 classes. Along with this, we are going to bring you the personal teacher, the personal mentor for you, who is going to just mentor you right there. Okay, and along with this, yes, we do have this special thing for you where we all find that how we're going to submit the homework online. Yes, we do have the feature of that as well. So you all can just give up the homework right on the app, and we are going to rectify your mistake if anything is there. And then we are going to again connect with you and just make you aware of that how well you can do. Along with this, we are having the books in the form of the PDF, which will reach to you right there if you are there in the bridge course. So how you can get into the bridge course? You can just click on the link given right on this. So you can just click on this link which is given in the description box. Go there, just link, press the link button, and you all can just enter into the bridge course. And let me tell you that how well you can just do very well in this case. So in case of the magic of indicators, what you're going to learn right in this session. So before that, let me introduce myself. So here you meet your Sushmita ma'am, and yes, I have done my bachelor's, master's, and tried to bag the silver medal. Along with this, I have also mentored many of the students, like you might say that 35,000 plus students, and I do have like 4 plus more experience, like years experience is there, and you all can just find yourself very comfortable. And let me tell you that how well you can go while finding out whether the substance is acidic in nature or basic in nature. When you're going across this, you will find that what could be the basis of understanding the differences between them. Now, in case of the acid, you might be knowing that, yes, ma'am, we can just taste this and find out that, yes, if it tastes sour, then it is going to be acid. But if it tastes bitter, it is going to be the base. But do you find that you can taste every other thing and find very comfortable? No, not at all. And that's why we have been gifted with the indicator. So here I'm going to explain you about the importance of the indicators. What are the classification of the indicators? So indicators are basically classified into 3 kinds. One is the natural one, which is present organically in the nature. It gets derived from the nature. On the other hand side, we do have the synthetic one. So these are the synthetic indicators. And let me tell you, there are also olfactory indicators, which can just make you aware whether the substance is acid or basic on the basis of the smell, the aroma. So these all are going to help you indicating whether the substance is acid, basic or neutral. Now in this session, we are going to focus on the natural one. So the China rose, the turmeric, and the lichen. These are going to be the three prime natural indicators which we are going to cover in this session. So let me tell you very first that it is going to be the indicator. What are indicators? Indicators are the substances which are used to test. This is going to be this test, right? This is going to test whether the substance, given substance is acidic in nature, basic in nature, or neutral in nature. And for that, we do have the natural indicators. Out of that, first we are going to follow with the China rose and how it acts. Then after we are going to look into the turmeric, the same haldi, how it is going to act on like an indicator, and then we have the lichen. Right, so these all are going to be the three natural indicators. Now, when you look into the China rose, which is also known as hibiscus, and many of you might find this very basically in your garden. So, how many of you have seen in your garden or neighbor's garden? So, if you want to try out how it is actually acting like an indicator, you can actually find out. How will you be doing this? What you have to take hot water solution and then just pour into the petals of these China rose. There you get a light pink color solution. So you will get a light pink color solution. Now this light pink color solution will act as an indicator. When you will look into this indicator or see this indicator, it is going to just make you assure that where you are going to put into, either in the acid or in the base, and how it is showing that the particular substance is going to be an acid or a base. Right. So in this case, we can say that the China rose is an indicator which is of light pink colored solution when it is put into the hot water solution, and this is extracted from the same China rose. Right. So this solution will be coming from what? The same China rose. And now, if you look into the three test tubes, so what we have tested that in one we are going to pour the acid. In one we are going to pour the acid, right? So this is going to be the acid, and here when you look into the color, it is going to change the light pink into magenta. Whereas when you're going to put the basic solution into it, it is going to turn out into green in color. It is going to turn out into green in color, right? So we can say that in acid, the China rose solution turns into magenta color, whereas in case of the base, it turns into green in color. Sorted. Now, in case of the neutral, it is going to remain same light pinkish color. It is not going to show any changes. Now, I do have a question for you. This is the exercise time. And when I say you this question, you have to just trigger your mind that what could be the answer. Just relate with the previous concept. So it's soap, which is basic in nature. What you have to focus, which is basic in nature, is added to China rose solution. What color the solution will show up, whether it is going to be green in color or no change in the color or magenta color. Focus, it is going to the basic and China rose solution. That is going to show up green in color. That is going to show up green in color. So basic solution, when it is added to the China rose solution, so China rose solution is going to show you green in color, and that will indicate that soap is basic in nature. And it is going to turn into which color? Of course, we have got into that it's going to be green in color. Following you with the next one is the curd, that is acidic in nature, which is then added to the China rose solution. What color the solution will show up? So in this case, what you have to focus, two things. The curd, which is acidic in nature, and then we have the China rose solution. So here, when the acid is going to be just meant like what we have to find out, which color it is going to change. So in this case, the China rose solution is going to turn from the light pink color into which color? That is going to be magenta color, right? That is going to be magenta color. Got it? That is going to be magenta, which means that it is bit dark pink. It is going to be dark pink to reddish in color. So you have to get a clarification on this, how it shows the changes. Now, when we are talking about the second natural indicator, that is the turmeric, that is the same haldi which is found in everybody's kitchen. If you look into this turmeric, it also shows some changes, but it shows changes whenever the basic solution is added to it, whenever the base is added to it. So the turmeric is what? It is a bright yellow powder obtained from the plant. Which plant? The same turmeric plant. And the turmeric contains yellow dye. Now this yellow dye is going to show certain changes on the certain condition. So if we are going to add acidic solution to it, it is not going to change its color. No, it remains same yellow. It remains same. Whereas when we are going to add the basic solution to it, it is going to show change in color, which will turn into red in color, which will turn red in case of the base. Now, in acidic solution or in acid case, what we are seeing that it remains iconic yellow. It retains the same color. Whereas in case of the basic solution, we found that the turmeric turns into the red color. Now, I do have a question for you. You all have to just mention the same way as you have looked into the slide. So what is going to be the question? That a face wash, right? That is what? That is going to be basic in nature. The same face wash is added to the turmeric. What color it is going to change? Is there any change going to happen in the turmeric? Yes, there is going to be the change, and now what it is going to change into? It is going to change into reddish color. It is going to turn into red color. Why so? Because the basic solution has been added to the turmeric. And in this case, we can say that A option is going to be the correct one. Right. Now, coming forward for the next question. Now, you have to tell me. Write down in the comment box. Write down in the comment box if lemon, which is going to be acidic in nature, is added to the turmeric solution of the turmeric, what color the turmeric will show up? Focus. What you have to focus? The lemon, which is going to be acidic in nature, when it is added to the turmeric, what solution changes? Which color it is going to show up? That is going to be none of the color, right? The same yellow is going to be there because this is not going to change. No change in color. No change in color, right? No change. Because in case of the acidic solution, we have found that turmeric retain its same yellow color. So in this case, we can say that it remain yellow in color. Now the next one. How many of you remember the next one? So in the next one, we will find out the litmus, which is being derived from the lichen. So this is going to be the litmus where we are going to derive it from the nature, and in the nature that is known as lichen. Now, what is this lichen? This is going to be the lichen. Now, it is also referred as pollution indicator. When you will look into it, you will find that this is going to be the one where there is a symbiotic association between the two members. What are going to be there? They are algae and the fungi. So when algae and fungi forms a mutual relationship, form a symbiotic association, they are going to form the lichen. And now this lichen is going to show you up as a pollution indicator. Now, whenever you go to some kind of places like where it is quite pollution free, right? So in those regions, you will find them quite intact in the same color. But when you will find that there is pollution kind of industries around that area, it is going to turn into black in color, right? So this is the additional information for you. You can just find this very useful whenever it is going to come up in any kind of situation. You can use this as a pollution indicator. Now, how this is going to act as an indicator? So we are going to just find out a dye of it, which is like a purple dye. Now, if you look into this, what kind of paper is being made? So there will be two kinds of paper. In one, we will find the blue litmus, And this blue litmus is going to show the change to red in color whenever acidic solution is added to it. So whenever acid is added to it, it is going to change into red in color. Whereas in case of the bases, when the basic solution is added to it, it will show that the red color one, the red litmus paper, turn into blue in color. Now I have a shortcut for this, how you can remember it. Basically, all of you must have had chocolate bar, then Milky Bar. So from that BAR, we can just remember it. So here we have the blue color, the blue litmus. Now, in the presence of acid, it turns into red color. So blue to red in presence of acidic solution or acidic substances. So BAR is going to be the hack for remembering this. How does the blue litmus paper turns into red color in what present? In the presence of the acidic solution. And in case of the other one, we have that how the red one changes into the blue in the presence of the base. So red color changes into blue color in the presence of the base. So B for blue, B for base. So do remember this. Okay. So yes, here is going to be the exercise time for you. I do have a question for you. What is the source of the litmus? From where it has come? Leech, lichen, or lychee? What is going to be the answer for this? Yes. Any clue that from where it has come? Just now we have read about it. Yes, that is going to be the B one, and that is the lichen, which already told that it is going to also act like a pollution indicator. Now, following with the next question, a solution changes the red litmus paper to blue. The nature of the solution is, what would be the nature of the solution when it is changing from red color into blue color? So what is going to be the change in the color? So B for blue and B for bees. If you remember RBB, you can just find out the answer. So in this case, we can find that it is going for the basic solution, right? Now, how many of you want that this should be like in one sheet? And for that, I have got you this. So this is the one like master key for you where you will find each color for each indicator right at one place. So here you can find chai to li. Now this chai to li is basically referring for what? Chai for the China rose, two for the turmeric, and the li for the litmus. Now what you have to do, you have to find out. In case of the acidic, we have found that the China rose solution is going to turn into magenta color. Got it? In the other case, in case of the bases, we have found that it is going to turn into green in color. Now, in case of the turmeric, we have found that an acidic solution, it is not going to change in any color. It remains same yellow. So yes, it remains same yellow. Here's a picturization of the entire color right in front of you. Try to remember the colors and there are you. Then the turmeric, in case of the basic solution, it is going to show up red in color. Following up with the litmus, in case of the acidic, the one which is blue in color, it is going to turn into red in color. So if you remember BAR, then you can easily find out the change. And then we refer for the basic solution. In that case, the litmus paper is going to turn into blue in color. And if you remember RBB, so B for base and B for blue. Now this chart is quite completely for you. Try to recognize each of the thing, and there you are to solve any kind of question. And if you want many more quizzes, many more interaction, so for that, we do have the innovative live learning app right for you. So in this case, you get many of the thing. And let me tell you, the bridge course, which is going to start right from Monday. So you have very less time to enroll. You all can enroll, and I can see that almost 25 to 30 people have already enrolled. So you can find yourself also in this class where we're going to provide you the 3 science session and 3 math session right in 1 week with varieties of concept, also following up with your personal teacher right at your home through the virtual connection. And then we have the test, objective test, subjective test right on the app. If you want to submit the homework given, you can. And then after, we are going to also avail you the books in the PDF form. And let me tell you also that already 25 students have enrolled, so you can be the part by just clicking on this icon, right? So you all can go into the description box, just tap on that link, and you are there on a live learning app. And also you can redeem the gift, whether it be in Christmas smart of what bottle, or whether it be a my bag, sound box, or even the phone, by just learning and earning the coins. So learn and earn right on our app. And yes, if you have liked this session, do hit the like button, share it.